Hey guys, this is Breach here, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Conquest. Today is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter one. We're going to go collect some more MacGuffins, but these are relatively easy to get. The first one we're going to get is on the tail of that South America-looking continent over to the east of us. We're starting at Eliahan, because it's the closest, and we just want to go over here and set sail from the east. Now, there is a good little point, this shrine, that you can, or either the shrine or the lake here, that you can use as kind of a reference point in going east. You see, I probably went too far north right there. So, just going over here, and there should be, at the very tail of this continent, a town. And I don't know what kind of encounters there are here, so... Now this is a town of pirates. So, we better avoid the big house up here, but... there's a rock here, that if we move it, there's a hidden staircase underneath. This is going to be a really easy MacGuffin to get. Rockstar Ring. The Strength Seed. Nothing on the wall, because, you know, when you press the button facing the wrong direction, that's kind of the shit that happens. And the Red Orb. Okay, so that MacGuffin was much easier than the last ones. Next, we are going to go to Lancel. And this one, while still pretty easy, is a touch more difficult. So there's that. I do want to stay at the inn here just to refill the hero's MP. And I want to go to that item shop just north of us and buy a ton of medical herbs. Quiet down, little boy. I know, you're frisky because you just woke up. So we're going to come up here and... we can't buy medical herbs here. Okay, so we're going to return to Eliahan real quick, because I know their shop sells medical herbs, and it's right at the top of the return option. You are an item shop, okay, and I want to get a ton of these things, and I'm going to toss them in the bag. And I'm going to buy probably like 30-ish. Because 30 medical herbs isn't a bad idea to carry around anyways. Like, if we would have had 30 medical herbs in the basement of that pyramid a few episodes ago, then, you know, we probably would have been fine. But we didn't, and you saw how that went. So, back to Lancel. Now, you see that cave just to the west of town? That's where we're going. And there should be a little path that I can take north, unless I have to go around these trees here. I have to go around these trees. Okay. Well, north up here, there's this little shrine-looking thing. Welcome, Hero 3. A test of courage lies ahead. You'll have to do it alone, though. Would you still like to attempt it? Hell yeah! And I'm going to intentionally take the hero because he has the most HP, deals the most damage. So he's going to be the most likely to be able to just steamroll the enemies through here. So we've got a bit of a dungeon that we have to do alone. And the enemies here are basically enemies from the earlier points in the game. Like, we had some sting wasps and some in the previous battle, and some killer apes in that one. But we can still carry the bag with us. So all these medical herbs that I got, I can use instead of my MP coming through here. And I'll let you sit at 208. It's not that big a deal. And it's It's really straightforward. That first room loops on itself. This one leads to down here, which I think the answer is up towards this corner. So that, or I just walked into the same staircase that I... And you can actually take this dungeon on with any of the characters that you want. You just have to put them at the head of your party, and that's who you get to roll through this dungeon with. So, kind of a cool concept. It's like everything else has been... We got the Terra armor, which I believe is a massive upgrade. You fled anyways. You were gonna do that regardless. I'm gonna get like, motherfucker. Don't make me cast Zap on your asses. I said, don't make me cast Zap on your asses. Oh, that motherfucker. Anytime I fuck up, I'm used to having a full party worth of shit to make up for it. How much does Zap cost? 8? Oh, it only cost... Okay, yeah, y'all are getting hit with the Firebane. Because I'm tired of dicking around with this. God damn! Stupid monkeys kept calling in for reinforcements. So we're gonna heal back up. That was clearly not the staircase we needed to progress. Yeah, we'll go to full. And you see, we're burning through medical herbs. Even though they're relatively weak enemies, it's still enemies that can pose a bit of a challenge. I think this is where we need to go. Yeah, here we go. And the walls are going to talk to us. But yeah, it's... I wanted to do this one after Salmoneo and the Orky. Because if you can handle those, you're pretty much guaranteed to be able to handle anything that this little dungeon's going to throw at you. Motherfucker. Go to the chest. And we get the blue orb. MacGuffin number 4. Now, let's cast outside, so we can get out of here quickly, because I don't want to march back through that. And back to town, where our party shall be waiting for us. Whew, thank God you're safe. I was so worried. Come on, calm down now. Welcome back. I'm glad to see that you're safe. Did you complete the trial? Yes. Ah, you sure are a tough one. What bravery. I can only imagine what happened there. A bunch of monkeys kept calling for help. That was really it. Okay, so now that we're out of there, we got our party back. I'm gonna use Bakuryu. Not to cast outside, but to cast return, and we're gonna go to Portoga and check in on Long Lost Bretch. Because that new town, its development is based on your progress through the game. So every time you pick stuff up, pick up these MacGuffins, it's good to come back and see how far along it's come, because it changes, and we may have actually missed a phase. I'm going to go ahead and talk over this battle, because all the battles have been, like, cutout worthy so far this episode. So, you at least get to see me steamroll something. Now, we're gonna come in here, and holy shit, this place is looking nice. I don't wanna... Hey, it's me. I'm thinking about building a theater next. Cool. I can't believe there's a town here now. Business is certainly booming. There's an inn. There's a nerd in the inn. A blade capable of destroying an entire mountain. The Gaia blade, but I don't have the slightest idea where it could be. Conveniently, I do. Item shop. You guys have better shit than last time? A little bit, not much. You don't have a weapon shop yet. And I'm getting concerned that we're going to have to spend a whole lot of... Motherfucker! Why did you move right as I'm about to talk to you? This town just keeps growing and growing. We're going to have a bright future, and it's all thanks to you. I didn't do dick. I just gave you a merchant. Like slavery, but with extra words. Anyway, guys, that's gonna cut it for today. The stuff we have left to do in the game. Actually, wait. Let's look at the map real quick. I can visit the village of Sioux and at least get our zoom. That way we've done something that'll make progress. So, but yeah, other than like coming out here to visit this other town that's trapped in the mountains here, the next progress point is going to take a little bit longer. So I don't necessarily want to start it on the tail end of this stuff and end up with another 35-minute episode like last time. That was actually recorded in three chunks. 2 of them in one day, 1 of them in the other. And I did not know that it was going to end up like that. You just want to take the rivers up here. There should be a town that we'll see eventually. That's not it. So we need to take the left fork here, and then take the other left fork from it, because we saw that there are going to be bridges blocking our way. More Merzons. Like I said, leaving this in just because, you know, this video is already running a little bit short for my tastes, especially with all the battles I'm going to end up cutting out from inside the navel of the earth, which is the name of that cave. So, up here, at the end of this little mouth, we have the village of Sioux. We glad you make journey here. Surrounding area, we find the Bolt Staff, south of the well here. And I'm glad, Bakri, you took that. Do you guys have anything going on? Oh, this is where you were originally supposed to learn about the thirsty pitcher. Hello, my name is Ed. You must find the thirsty pitcher. I'm a horse. It will allow you to dry up the shoals in the sea to the west of us. Okay, so this is just how you're supposed to know how to go do that shit. Nay! Okay, well, next time, we're also going to start out at Portoga. So, I will meet you then. We're going to have a nice ghostly adventure next time, if you're familiar with the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to doing the next part for you. Have a good one.